It's the eve of the Chinese New Year in Luoyang. The city is bubbling with a festival atmosphere as families reunite and look forward to the year ahead. Shadow puppet shows were first seen in the Western Han Dynasty 2,000 years ago. They are still a popular folk art in China today. A puppet play is due to be performed in the Longmen Grottos alongside the River Yi. The play tells the story of two Tang Dynasty imperial chancellors, Li Diyu and Xu Yuanyu. Both of them wrote in praise of the peony. Xu Yuanyu grew up in a poor family, whereas Li Diyu was born into luxury. Although they had completely different life experiences, when it came to the peony, they expressed their thoughts as one. The peony took on a new character in their poetry, embodying the highest aspirations of the two great ministers. Scholars and poets observed what was happening around them and expressed their feeling by analogy to the flower. Ordinary people, equally entranced by its peerless beauty, wove its image into folk art and design. Each and every one found his or her own meaning in the peony, but above all, it symbolized hope for a better future. The Chinese New Year is the most important festival for Chinese people. It's the time to banish past grief and usher in new good fortune. Only 6,000 of the 14,000 pots of peonies have come into flower, so another 2,000 pots have been rushed down from Luoyang. Carrying the prayers of their home city, Wei and the peonies await their moment of truth the next day. It's the day of the Chinese New Year. Hundreds of thousands of citizens in Guangzhou are out enjoying the display of floral beauty. Sadly, only 2 pots of Wei's assorted peonies have bloomed. but they haven't gone unnoticed. For Wei, it's some consolation. Wei's forced peonies brought little of Lord Young's glories to Guangzhou. The King of Flowers has a special place in the hearts of all flower lovers. But for these kings, there will be no triumphal homecoming. When the show is over, they will be abandoned to the mud and the memories of those whose lives they momentarily enriched. The seasons are on the turn on the Central Plains. Spring wakes things up in Sui Yueqi's courtyard. Every few days, Sui waters his beloved tree peony from the well. He believes that this natural water source is the best for his plant. The tree begins to show its appreciation of his long attentions. The long-anticipated day finally comes. Behind this veritable king of flowers is a lifelong bond between the old man and his plant. Few would know that for the first 30 years, the tree never even blossomed once. Then in 1985, it flowered for the first time, 5 blooms in total. These days, it can produce 300 blooms or more.
$350多。我从宜川来，他是从洛阳过来。哎呀，这不远啊，就是想来看春家花来啊，就是听见这花有名，专门跑来看。
The yard is home to Sui's memories of his peony over half a century.
这一生这心血，今天上压岁，我要拜夫妇，咋不高兴？可是高兴。这么大就跟我一生经历一样，这苦甜酸辣就鸭子上表现出来，这是最大高兴、最大快乐，一生最快乐一天。
Each time it flowered, it was captured on film. In Sui's eyes, it's a member of his family as much as any other. No matter whether it's a quest of complex beauty, the thirst for a special moment of enlightenment, or a lifetime's dream, the King of Flowers embraces them all. In the words of the famous song scholar, O Young Shu, the peony is but the one true flower. How did China's most iconic of flowers leave the Orient and conquer the horticultural world? What secret meaning does this particular flower hide? What is happening in these remote valleys? And how careful listening reveals much about those legendary thousand-petal flowers. Please join us for the next part of The Peony.